Greetings. This is going to be Cancer, the Cancer Spiritual Conversation. Thank y'all. All right. Cancer has been in the comments. Cancer has been looking for me. Cancer, what y'all been doing? Y'all know I got a Cancer moon, so I can feel what's going on now a little bit. A little bit. If you are not watching this live with us, just fast forward through our shenanigans, if there are any. Because lately I've been saying it and there ain't been no shenanigans, honey. Because the members just, hey, y'all. How y'all doing? Oh, thank you, Ecosio. I appreciate that. Hey. Who we got in here? Let me tell y'all who we got in here. Okay, GE did actually come over here. If you watched the end of the Scorpio video, you already know. Miss Smith is in here. We live, honey. Amber is over here as well. She was in the Scorpio spiritual conversation. Shamina is here. Ecosio. There's Miss Gibbs has made it. Mr. Robinson is here as well. How you doing? Miss DeFrida. Miss Lauren is here. Oh, you got a Scorpio moon too? Oh, okay, so we didn't catch you in the Scorpio video, but it is on the channel now. All right. So, thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. Thank you for your love and support. Thank you. Oh, Cancer, y'all ain't got a bed. Y'all all right. Y'all been chasing me down for like I owe y'all money. Y'all all right. That's what I feel like right there. Must have came out of something. We're going to see. Any information that you need, again, is in the description box. You can look in the March Madness playlist I pinned it here at the top. Oh, well, it'll be at the top in the live chat. All everywhere. Now, we're going to start with the surrender deck. Okay. And with the surrender deck, there may be something that comes up. If you are triggered by anything that you hear, if you begin to get mad or you feel like, oh, hell no, because that's so-and-so. Well, so-and-so may be a reflection. We got to be real raw and honest with ourselves over here. A lot of times we don't want to see the hardcore truth because it's like it's too raw. I feel like I ain't got no skin on. I feel like I walked in a bed of bees. Or maybe gnats, because gnats can drive you just as crazy. You walk into a web of gnats and they just flying all around and you walk into them. Move forward. So let's go ahead and see what the raw and honest truth that you may need to be working on and working through here. And this is all about spiritual growth, honey. What they thought. Angels, what information do you have for my beautiful Cancerians? If you are anything like me, you have grown out of one shell and you are in a whole other shell. You got you a new house, bitch. You grow through it. You go through it to grow through it. So you grew out that old shell. What's going on with Cancer? That they all in my comments. They talking fast. Look at you. Just look at you. You don't even want you trying to hold on to your old ways of protecting yourself. Okay, hold on. Let's slow down. Let's slow down. I don't care about y'all being over there all sensitive. Oh, hell no. I'm going to tell you what to say. That's what I kind of do. Tell you what they said. Okay? Does not hold up in court what they said. Because the courts don't believe in this type of shit in public. Follow a judge home and see where the mind really roams. The first one says, surrender your fear of change. Holding on to your old shell, are you? Want things to stay exactly where they are. Holding on to them. Holding on to someone or something, possibly. Let's see here what's going on. What does the other side of growth look like? What does the other side of what you desire, what does that look like? Some of you probably renewed your lease, but stuff keeps coming up to tell you that you are supposed to move. Probably need to change jobs. But it's so convenient to just, it's only 30 minutes away, and they're so linear with this and this and that and this and that. I don't know what does it look like if I go somewhere else that's an hour away. It look like more pay. Look like a promotion because you've been devoted to whatever it is that you have gone through. Now it's time for you to move on up. Where you are ain't paying you or doing what it is that you need. It's not. It's just accommodating. Use the right word. It's the ACC. Accommodating who you were, how you were, your other expectations. It's right there. It's in the card. She is on a horse with no saddle. That's a cold ass bitch. Ain't no saddle on that horse. That's probably why she's scared her ass hurt. Moving forward. I ain't gonna clarify with these for y'all because we gotta get to the truth with y'all. Fear and change. Fear ain't nothing but a damn lie. False evidence appearing real. Fear ain't nothing but a lie. A lot of times with spiritual growth, and we went over this in the recognize, defeat, and prevent spiritual attacks, the recognize portion of the course. We went over this. You gotta, when your ego show up and get to telling you that who are you to do this? And why would you think this and that and this and that? And it'll be a voice that's familiar to you. If it's not your voice, it's a voice that's familiar to you, echoing from the past to scare your ass. Be diligent and be fearful. Fearless. I mean, take it back. Fearless. Like her. She on a horse with no saddle. I bet the gap between her legs is big as Texas, bitch. Move forward. I came on here to be serious. Now, it says the universe is reminding you that you are cared for. Reassurance is what this is. You may want to use some of these words in here as affirmation. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always. Always. No matter what it looks like to you, on the other side of it, it looks like what it was supposed to be. Whether you're afraid of change in your job, your health, or a relationship, or if you fear aging or death, which is inevitable. Repeat the affirmation. I have faith that all is well. 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 Say it till you feel it in your body. It's in your bones. Faith that all is well. I have faith that all is well. Say it till you feel it in your body. It's in your bones. So y'all must have a decision to make, and that's why y'all been chasing me like I owe y'all some money. The decision has already been made. It's just that you got to see that the decision has been made. It's your birthright. Move forward. Some of y'all scared to date again. Why? What you scared of? Have fun. You ain't got to get nobody nothing. You don't owe nobody nothing. Release expectations. Just know that, the universe is going to provide you in all the ways for your highest good, honey. Just know if you've been in a situation that may have been detrimental to you in some type of way that you feel, right? You feel like it was that just took me through. I don't want another relationship. That just drug me down and this and that and that and this. Where is your accountabilities? Work it out. Work it through. Walk it backwards. That's what we do. Over here, when we get to the end of a situation, if we are faced with fear, that's one thing we may be faced with when we get to the end of a situation, because we don't know what the other side of what's new coming or what the possibilities are moving forward. So you walk it backwards. Once we get to the end and we see where, okay, that shit didn't work out how I quite thought it would. It still worked out for your highest good. Why? Because you are still here to walk it backwards. We walk things backwards over here. You see? So you realize and recognize the part that you played, the part that they played, whoever it is, whatever it is, even if it's your health or whatever it is. Walk it backwards. Because if you try to start at the beginning, what you're going to do is relive everything to the point where you may stop. But if you walk it backwards from the growth, because you've grown through it. You just don't see it. You walk it backwards from the growth to the beginning when it was just a seed that was planted. You didn't know where it was going to go. You walk it backwards, baby. And there your answer lies. A young lady had written a very long comment about a week ago, and she was expressing herself, and I told her truth was in her writing. All you got to do is walk. I told her screenshot it, and your answers are in your writing. Walk it backwards. Move forward. The next card is surrender outdated beliefs of yourself. You are no longer who you thought you signed up to be. It's time to take on possibly a new career. This may be a career change. Maybe I need to pull out where they're at. Oh, here they go. I'll pull them out in a second. I'll shuffle them in a second. You are no longer, if you thought that, your kids have graduated. Oh, well, if I'm not a mother, now what? They say empty nest syndrome. If y'all are going through empty nest syndrome, it's time to rediscover yourself, reinvent yourself. And we must reinvent ourselves on a regular basis. You are your personal brand. I don't care who you are and what you do and how you do it. If you're a homemaker, you reinvent yourself. Don't give up on you. No matter how many people give up on you, don't ever give up on you, and don't do anything to your own detriment. This is time for you to surrender the way that you used to see yourself. That's no longer you. You're a year older or about to be a year older. Some of y'all maybe even be going through a midlife crisis or something like that. If you're a man, or if you are a man and you feel that you are going through a midlife crisis, let it flow. But once you finish with that Ferrari, and I know you ain't going to want it no more or whatever, because all the attention it attracts and you don't feel loved and all that, because men do go through that. I don't care what nobody say. So when you finish with that Ferrari or whatever, I want to drive it. Get you an SUV, daddy. Move forward. What is this surrender outdated beliefs for Cancer, honey? The Hierophant and the Three of motherfucking Swords. So some of y'all may have come out of a painstaking, you may have had some type of conversation that someone told you how they view you now. May have been a painful breakup. Okay, we're finna go into it because we got the Hierophant too. May have been committed with someone or committed to someone or something, and they are not acknowledging who you are now. But you ain't acknowledging it either, though. Or maybe it's a hard truth that they told you that you are not who you think you are, or some shit like that. However that resonates. So move forward. But we gotta get some better quality wigs over here. You hear me? See if we can write them off or something. Now, it's time for you to take your pain, turn your pain into, go from pain to passion. If that makes sense. Pain to passion. What you are passionate about, create the pain points that help other people. So maybe you need some help with a course or something, or some business ideas. We're getting to it. I got a course for that. Just hold on and bear with me. Now, you may have asked someone to help you make a decision, or you needed someone's input on something. I really feel that. Look how they looking. When you were down and out, he naked under a tree. I'm really liking it. Someone may have given you their input. Someone that you looked up to. And it's not what you were expecting. But overall, with this Three of Swords, I also feel that once you came to the point where you had to make a painstaking decision, now you're trying to see what your life is, but you may be looking at what life is. What is commitment? What are you going back to school? Are you too old to go back to school? No, the fuck you ain't. No. You are never too old to go back to school. You're never too old to learn something new and apply it. What's the point of learning something if you're not going to apply it? Oh, it'll help your students. Okay. Till they ask you a question that you must relate to. Whatever. Now, somebody's deciding to get out of a relationship or cut ties with the way that things were. Some of you may even be changing your views on certain types of spiritual practices as well. Here, somebody's child support check got hit hard. I don't know why your child support check got hit like that, but that ain't my business. It was unexpected. Some of you may have been in a space where you were giving a whole lot to someone who on the outside they looked like they were worth a lot, or they have this air about them, like they are worth so much and they're worth a lot. They may have been mentally abusive, which leads into the emotion of it all, because you may have felt defeated by someone. But you're being pulled out of this when you pull up by your bootstraps. Okay, pull up and tie your shoes tight, baby, because you can't get a lot done with your shoestrings all like that. You get to tripping and falling all over shit. Do the bunny ears like they taught you at 6, 5, one of them. Now, maybe going up for a position, like a job. Maybe going up for some type of job or what have you, and someone is trying to tell you that this is mental. Someone may be trying to tell you that you're not worthy, or someone may be trying to shoot darts or arrows at you to keep you from getting married or getting in some type of commitment. Someone may be playing on your mental. Bitch, you better control your mind. The mind is the master. Hold on now. Now, I don't know which one of y'all might be going through this. Now, it's either you doing it to somebody or somebody doing it to you. I don't know. Yo, like, baby, this is a gentle reading. Let me pull some more cards, because I don't like that right there. I feel like you may be lost. You may be stuck here. You can't move forward because you're probably even looking for approval from somebody. You're doing all that you can to try to keep this together and what have you. It's not you. It's, girl, don't make me, boy, whoever. Sir, I don't like calling men boys because they men. Working on that because I'm very playful. My inner child is a girl. Now, hold on now. What's going on here with Council, honey? 5 of Wands, challenging, conflicted, confused even. A turn of events. You got to find strength within yourself to move forward. You cannot get permission from nobody else to be the best version of you that you came here to be on this next level, this part of the journey. You see? You owe that to yourself. You owe it to your ancestors. 5 of Wands. It's an iguana. Isn't that an iguana? He got ears. He got a... hold on, let's talk about it. Preparation for war. Always being defensive. Someone is always defensive. Always got defensive conversations about what you're going to do and how you're going to do it. So surrender outdated beliefs of yourself says let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Told your ass. That ego come through there. Why do you want to grow? Why do you want to be so? Why do you want to? Well, that's what I came to do. The old parts of you. So you got to let your ego know, just let me drive this car. Put your seatbelt on over there. I'm going to show you where we're going. And you help to, restructure the way the ego look at you and stuff. Because I feel like the ego is something outside of me. Whatever. It's my imagination, hoes. Now. Fear. Afraid of being seen. Why? It don't matter what other folks think that you got going on and how you got it going on. Because at the end of the day, what you eat don't make them. Don't give them digestive issues. See, I cleaned that up. So, afraid of being seen, afraid of revealing certain things, thinking that it's going to cause some type of conflict in where you go and how you go. So this is confusion. This is heartbreak. This is grief. This is feeling like you need some help. Sometimes you all the help that you need in the divine, your ancestors, your angels, and your guardians. I'm just saying, it's right here. This elephant back here. Memories. Who has a longer memory than a damn elephant? Don't they say elephants have a very good memory? A lot of old stuff is coming up to scare you. Ooh. But look at where you come from. Look at how far you made. If you're 3 years old watching this, if you are the age of 3 watching this, look at what you've been through. You learn how to hold your own body. You learn how to crawl. You learn how to walk. You learn how to make words. You heard certain things. You saw how them folks that were walking around and stuff like that, them weird grown people, were doing things, and you emulated that. You put it together. Look how smart you are. 3 years old. If you're 3 years old watching this, please let the children watch this part right here. Please, and then, don't let them watch the rest of it. It might be some cursing. So you're 3 years old. You learning all this stuff. Who would have thought? Learn how to hold your own spoon. Feed yourself. Learn how to flush the toilet. Learn how to say no, yes, mama, daddy. It's some 3-year-olds can hold whole conversations now. Don't get it twisted. These are some very intelligent children. But it just goes to show you. In 3 years, you learned all that. Now for you grown people, let's get on back. Take it. Don't let the baby listen to this. Now for you grown motherfuckers. Why would you be so afraid of your growth? Why would you be so afraid of moving forward? Why would you need someone to help you when all the things that you've gone through? Because if you over the age of 3, if you're in your 20s, your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, bitch, you have arrived. There shouldn't be anything that holds you back the way that this is holding you back. There should be nothing holding you back but yourself. And what you gonna do about it? Give it over. It's time for you to go to war. You may feel too seen, and you don't know what that looks like. What does that mean? I feel seen. I feel like there may have been some things you need to make peace with your past. That's what it is. Some of y'all need to make peace with y'all past. Make peace with your past. That's it. Next card. Next card. Surrender the idea that you can fix somebody. Probably that person over there with their slick ass mouth. Surrender the idea that you can fix people. That's why I say over here, I help people help themselves. I don't do no work for nobody. Because when you try to fix people, you're trying to do the work for them. You're trying to make them fill a void for you. You want them to be what you want them to be, how you want them to be. They do not belong to you. You learn that at 3. Well, 2 actually. Them terrible 2s. Everything mine. Then you learn. Everything ain't yours. And depending on what type of karma or what type of leakage from past lives that you come in here with, you may have separation anxiety because you think your parents are yours and they always need to be by you. Abandonment issues very early on. That's why you see some kids, they be like, oh, that baby's spoiled. All that baby do is cry. No, that baby was born with abandonment issues. Because you got some kids, they just, they got other stuff going on that they came here with. They don't do all that. They know when they get put down, they'll get picked up later. You see, move forward. Surrender the idea that you can fix people. It's time for a relationship to shift. Some of you may be in a situation where you gave over so much of your power in the past or the beginning of a relationship. Now you are afraid to step in your power, your truth, because you realize that you were giving too much to the person. You helping them fulfill their dreams. You being there for them on every level. You ain't got no life of your own. I don't see how y'all in relationships ain't got no life of y'all own. Been there, done that, got a couple of t-shirts. I'm not wearing them. It's not in my destiny. I've been there. You giving over all your power to somebody. For what? Because you're trying to make them happy. You're doing everything in your power to make them happy. And half the stuff that you're probably doing ain't what they asked you for. It's right here. It's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. Some of y'all got folks on y'all credit that ain't even your husband or your wife. What are you doing? We got to talk about that part, though, because I ain't got no t-shirt for that right there. No. I'm not familiar, cannot relate. I'm just saying right here, okay? You may be making excuses for other people to make them look good in other folks' eyes. Other folks see it, they just not telling you. And it don't matter what other folks think about your relationship. It's about how you play your part in your relationship. I know some people don't like to hear that playing parts and playing roles. Folks just likes to argue. Now then, it's time for you to get on the good foot, honey. Get on the good foot. What does that look like to you? Look at her. But I just want to stay here with him and do this and that and that and this. I want to stay here with her and do that and that and this. She's never happy. She's never happy. I do everything in my power. Been on that side of the game too. Been on that side of the game. Don't want to go back there because I don't want nobody to. That causes resentment. When someone is constantly trying to make a person happy and they go into any and every extent doing stuff they don't usually do or what have you, it causes something to die within a person. It causes a person to lose certain things within themselves because they've given so much. Tried to make someone happy, tried to be a better person, doing all this, trying to change for somebody. A person that loves you ain't finna ask you to do a whole bunch of bending over backwards. I'm gonna go on with my business because this ain't my business. Surrender procrastination. It's time for you to get on the good foot. It's time for you to take a leap of faith. It's time for you to stop just, teeter-tottering on that precipice, on the food court. Teeter-tottering. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Hopefully I can just come and push your ass. I'm gonna take a nap after this. I'm gonna go push a couple of counselors into where they need to be doing, what they've been sitting back on, holding on to, sitting on the egg too long. Is going chicken. What is counsel procrastinating about over here? We got 3 cards. Yep, it's time to make a choice. You got, look at you. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. 9 of Cups in reverse. You giving up on stuff. What? This why y'all been hunting me down like y'all owe y'all some money. 9 of Cups in reverse. Oh, here, let me show you. 9 of Cups in reverse. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Either you make a decision, either you step out, or a decision will be made for you. And here's the thing, when a decision is made for you, when you have had a lot of time to, do your little spiritual negotiations. All right, big. All right? Let's get this together. So if I do this, and I go ahead and take this leap of faith, before I do that, I need to make sure that I have this amount of finances here. I need to make sure I do this healing work on my heart chakra. I need to do this and that. But see, when it's brought up on you, it's going to be a whole lot of slow singing and flower breaking. Death of the ego. It's time to make a choice. It's time to be liberated from what has been holding you back. There is nothing here. Some of y'all are so caught up in what happened and how wishes weren't fulfilled in this way and that way. You thought this was the person and realized, it wasn't, because who told you it was? Just threw your whole checklist out the window. No. Shutting folks out. Trying to determine what to do and how to do it. A lot of inner child healing that needs to take place to plant this seed. You don't even want to plant the seed. I don't want to do it. I told y'all, some of y'all don't want a new shell. Either you are showing up for this new shell, or you just going to stand that old ragged ass shell that your ass been in past 10 years. 10. Can you count? That's 5. Decade. In that same damn shell. We in a new Venus period, ain't we? New 7-year cycle. You probably been procrastinating the past 3 months. Shit, I can't count today. 9 of Cups in reverse. Not believing in what is achievable. You probably been drinking too. Probably been some drinking going on in there. If you were in the members Saturday Night Live, we ain't drink. We doing our manifestations, and we are not. We left the drinking last weekend. Now, I ain't saying all the members did that, but that's what we agreed. I ain't had no drink. Just been drinking this. Strawberry tapache. Now, this is help coming in. When the help does come in, when things finally are, when you are being snatched out of a situation that you have sat in too long. Let me tell you how the ways you can be snatched. Lucid dreaming, having a whole lot of nightmares, car dysfunction, car just acting up, something new that you possibly bought that you thought was for you, and it's gonna make everything all right. It's gonna make everything work out. It's being pulled. I'm gonna leave it at that. For y'all ass be in the comments crying. Don't be. It sounds like you're wishing and this and that. It sounds like I'm just telling your ass what they say. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like you need to step out. Take the first step and just take your time. Enlightenment, spiritual enlightenment. Now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. Success, when you have your goals together, when you are and you put your strategy down, okay, things begin to happen when you begin to move toward them. You don't know exactly how things are going to turn out. You already have it how you want it to, and there's that fear. There are those limiting beliefs. That's what's holding you stuck right there. Been there, done that. Get the t-shirt every so often, wear it around a little bit. It might be on purpose over here though. Whatever. It's my TED Talk. Now. Okay? Walk towards your goals. It's a certain energy. You got to get the energy spinning. Get it spinning. That's what it looks like. Spinning. I wish I could put some effects on her and have some energy spinning the way I see it. Girls grinding. Ain't nothing gonna come to you and fall in your lap. But the clap. With whoever that was you were dealing with. Moving forward. I'm just kidding. All right. They didn't say that. Now. Some of you may be teaching Braille. I don't know what this is. What is this? Maybe you're learning the power of your healing in the hands, friend. It's time to come on with it. Look, surrender to prayer. Now, that's just as simple as it's going to get. Your connection to the divine needs to be in alignment with your assignment. Get connected with your star player. It's time to move forward. Buffy, the vampire slayer. Surrender to prayer. Give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will arrive. This card ain't lying. Seen it with my own eyes many times. Try not to force or give up when you don't see things when you want them to, because a lot of times things have to be worked out. You got to be cleared out. The path has to be cleared out sometimes, but you just have to know that it's going to happen in its own time. Like these videos y'all been chasing me about. Whatever. Shoot. It's been going down in the house, baby. I'm one foot in front of the other. Clarify this surrender to prayer. And look how she's pray as you go. Like how you focus on your breath, recenter yourself, refocus, shift throughout the day. Get the 90-day journey to mindfulness available on my website. It will be available internationally real soon. Okay. But this helps you to become more mindful, present, and aware. You can also pass it down to those who come behind you. But check this out. Recenter, refocus as you go. This is your guides helping to push you along the way. Now, I ain't saying they look like her. I ain't lying like that. All y'all folks don't look like that. It don't matter what they look like. It matters that the help is there. And you want to be helped up the stairs. You don't want nobody to... I'm not going to say it. But you don't want to be pushed down those stairs. How the fuck you trip going up some stairs? How you trip up the stairs? I ain't gonna talk about it because y'all too messy, and you know I don't talk about all that type of stuff. So let's pull out the big girls. Oh, thank you, Icosio. You got to move out this house. Okay. Okay, Miss Gibbs. Okay, Miss King. All right. Angels, what information do you have for my beautiful Cancers? My sisters and brothers. Co-workers. What do you have for my beautiful Cancerians, honey? It's time for a new share council. And they talking. Damn, the first card out is Strength. All right. Do I need to pull all these cards? Because it looks like it's the same stuff coming out that I already talked about. Next month readings is not going to be this long. This month, y'all. Okay, I'm going to shut up. The first card out is the Strength card. It's time for you to step in your power. It's time for you to speak your truth. Here is, and what's crossed it is the Moon card. Some of you are, of course, you're a Cancer. I was about to say some of you are aligned with the Moon, and you have a lot of deep emotions, or this is when you do your best manifestation work. Whether you are aware or not, whether you're in alignment like that or not, however that works for you. We don't go too deep into it. Because if I start going too deep into stuff, these readings going to be 4 hours. What is this Strength card? It's a Leo right there coming up in here. Angel of Strength. These are the first 3 cards coming out. But I read upside, up, down, up, down, all around. Sideways, backwards, forwards. Okay? I don't have to explain to you how I read, but I just delivered the message. Okay? Thank you. What is this Strength card? Pulling yourself up out of a mental prison. Balancing your energies, the ebb and the flow. Balancing the duality of yourself here with the Temperance. You got Temperance and the 8 of Swords. You don't want to go back where you came from. But how do you move forward? You temper your motherfucking self. That's what the card said. You want to balance your yin and yang here. May have some strong Pisces placements. Balancing that balance. Here's the thing about Temperance, talking to y'all with this 8 of Swords, you see. Because I get a lot of mental energy with y'all. That got a lot to do with the ego and other people, though. All right. Temperance. You got a breakthrough that came through, and that's where the procrastination came, kind of slowed you down a little bit. You got a little fearful, a little scared. Am I really ready for this? Of course. Answer the call of your soul and you can move forward. With that Temperance, it's a splitting, an indecision with because of feelings, because of emotions, because of trauma, because of thoughts, feeling trapped by or imprisoned. Maybe some of you don't know how to balance your masculine and feminine energy. Maybe the feminine got the masculine bound. Maybe that's what's holding you back. Here. You got to have the strength to pull them together and make them work together. Especially if you are schizophrenic. Strengthening the oneness within yourself. This the oneness. Whatever, bitch. This the oneness. This is pulling them together. I remember they taught us in school how, anyways, that was my inner child coming out to play a little bit. So they need you to balance those things. They need you to come into this space with you recognizing the duality of certain situations, but especially within yourself. Everything happens within you, you see. Oh, here it is. This is what I meant to do a while ago. So hold on. Slow down. Y'all know when I be ready to talk, baby. When they be ready to talk, I be ready to hear. What's going on with Cancer and their life purpose right here? What's got them so motherfucking scared? Greatness awaits you. If you're going to be the best that's what they used to say, it's up to me. I can be the best that I can be, but it's up to me. Sensitivity. You're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. See? What's the second card? Engaging in artistic activities is beneficial to your career and every other area of your motherfucking life. It's in the card. This is special dick. Now, that's it. Use your art. Like some of you may be in a space where it's hard for you to temper or balance yourself out. Either you're too loving and giving and want to nurture and use, life is love, peace, and this and that, and joy to the world, all the things, whatever. Okay, I'm just softening up the feminine energy right there, like the most, soft feminine energy, whatever. Oh, I just feel everything and this and that. And okay, so what about the masculine? Is he protecting, providing? Do you feel secure within your own being? Do you feel like you're secure in making choices? What are those choices? It's time for you to step into your personal power, but you got to bring them together. Can't have one without the other one. That's why I don't understand, how y'all out here acting like y'all don't want no man or no woman. It's better to be two than to be one. I wish that people would go back to the foundation, not the full, because a lot of that stuff, I'm not finna be doing all that right there. I ain't saying go all the way back there, talking about cooking and cleaning and all that shit right there and having dinner by this time and all that right there. I don't. But everybody to each their own. I'm just saying. Men need to remember why women are important. In relationships, couples need to remember why their spouse is important. Poe Derrick Jackson. Oh, we ain't gonna get into that, fella. Y'all better stop acting like y'all didn't know there was he a Cancer too. All right, let's keep moving because we don't do no gossiping. Now, I should have did that. I should have talked about that on the Scorpio video. They be down for some gossip. Now, the second card is envy, lack. It's time for you to end the way that you view. That's that Scorpio has scarcity mindset. But with this, it's like you already have everything that it takes. You're always sitting possibly and waiting for more. And if you're anything like me, if you got Virgo placements real strong in your chart, that might have something to do with it. You need things to go a certain way. Move forward. Whatever. I like my Virgo. Move forward. But there also may, with you standing in your power, you standing in your truth, there may be people who are envious of you. They may be afraid of your power. They may be, there may be an issue with that. But overall, I feel like this is something internal because this is a 2. You got a 5, a 2, and you have 2 zeros right here with these 2 cards. So what I feel is it's the conflict and the challenge within. You have to take soft, tolerable control of how you moving forward. Here, there's a lot of deep, dark secrets. There's a lot of deep fantasies. There's a lot of deep regret. These are things that are being repressed, that are being brought to the surface, and you can't push them down any longer. Here's the thing. Whatever it is that you are being called to do, it's going to take for you to make peace with the past again. We talked about that earlier. I ain't gonna talk about it again. Because if I had to repeat myself, that means that's all they really got y'all here for. Repetition. Because you don't like listening to nobody apparently about that right there. So you got the World card. And I really feel like a lot of clarity is coming to you, but this is going to be clarity coming in at night. This is a lot of waking up out of your sleep. This may even be insomnia. There's a lot of work to be done at night. There's a lot of clearing that needs to happen, but you have to bring the light to the dark to clear it. You see, bring light to certain situations that you repress, bring light to the shadow side of things in order for you to transcend and transmute here. You see, there's a silver lining as long as you do the work, honey. You see, you may even move into a space where you change the way that you dress, change the way that something about how you look, change the way that you move. But this could also be communication coming in once you take those steps and pull yourself together. There's a new beginning here. You're facing a lot of duality. You're facing a lot of ups and downs when it comes to either your relationships, because there is a man here and a woman. If you're being greedy, you need to click off this video, because you ain't leaving nothing out here for me. You got a man and a woman. I don't even want to talk about it. You ain't leaving nothing for me. What the fuck is you doing? Greedy. Whatever. Now, yeah, you're getting a download too. This is different. I feel like with this that is coming through to you at night, it's going to be crystal clear. This, usually when we get downloads over here, okay, in this house, okay, we have a lot of information that we receive that, okay, of course you can utilize all information in the future, but it's a gathering. But it's a gathering with the energies that are coming in, the celestial beings that come in to help us as well. We also go to mystery schools during our downloads as well. This one that y'all are getting here has a lot to do with who you are in this world. What you scared of? They are helping to instill this new way of doing things. You'll still be humble. You don't have to worry about being confident without arrogance. It's okay for you to be confident in your new way of life, your new approach, what it is that you are doing. Who gonna be confident for you? If you rely on someone to give you confidence in what you are doing, well, bitch, how often you gonna do it? You're gonna have to keep on waiting for them to cheer for you. You think football players need cheerleaders? You think basketball players need cheerleaders? They hype up the audience. They entertain them. They ain't hyping up the damn football players. They fucking them. Now, when things come to a head, when things boil over, when things come to where you're in a space where you are now no longer fearful, you have now gotten over a certain situation, you possibly with this world card could be relocating. You could be deciding to date online or deciding to do things differently. This is a broader, this is growth and expansion with the viewpoint, your worldview. Here. Look at you being blessed by the gods. Move forward. So then you move into the space where you need to take some time out to really rest and rejuvenate. So if you want to, you can look at this weekly, or you can look at this. Look, because some of y'all be on here acting like this happening right now. Yes, all this is happening. Baby, I don't know what kind of life you living. How the fuck all this happening at one time? Somebody will explain in the comments. Yes, they gonna explain it. So you move into this space where you may go within. You may go into hermit status, but overall, you need to take some time out to reflect, rejuvenate, take time out to recharge. I don't know what this is, but it must be in this area. Maybe you need to, take time out to heal from your breast implants. Move forward. What is this rest and rejuvenate? Because this is a new beginning for you, and you're going to need, like some of you may be so tired, so sleepy. Well, that's where you do most of your work, when you take a fucking nap, when you actually get some sleep. Can't you tell I finally got some real good sleep? Can't you tell? Thank you. You ain't got to tell me now, because I know it. Now, you ready? You're going to be ready for the world after this, but it's a lot that's coming in. It may be 3 days. It may be 2 weeks. It may be 3 weeks. I don't know how long this is going to be for you. This is you taking time out to rest and recuperate, doing what is necessary after probably coming back from Colombia. Oh, okay. At least your body won't be looking like everybody else's body. What y'all do, just go over there like, I want the body everybody else got. Why do you want the body that everybody else got? Get on my nerve. Now, rest, rejuvenate, recuperate. Take some time out to rehabilitate, sweetie. I don't need to read that book. Forgot about that book. Yep. Told your ass The information that you need will come in your slumber as well. So y'all got a lot of work to do. This is going to be back and forth for you. I'm sorry. This is you integrating some new energy, some new information. This is a new way of life, slowly but surely coming in, because you got the door of value. Got to get up out of here. Walking through the door of value. Yes. As you know, I am a professional singer. I do hold the Guinness Book of World Records for the most happy birthdays sung on Instagram. Please be sure to follow me over there on Instagram, as well as the community tab here, just in case we have a birthday over there and I post it over here for you, your viewing pleasure. Mixtape drop 2025. Moon card and Two of Swords. Look at this Two of Swords. Two different sides of you, two different ways of looking at things. Trying to figure something out when all you need to do is trust your intuition. A lot of secrets are coming out. A lot of some of you gonna hit big. Maybe you pulling back from the casino and you're gonna finally go when it all makes sense and hit jackpot with this door of value. I don't know why I hear that when you hit, bitch. But this is a change in value. Someone may even be changing the way that they value you. Out of the options that you have, someone is coming forward and they want to be your one and only. This is the Lovers in the Tarot. This is the Energy Oracle card. This is the Lovers. Somebody's got a secret admirer. Somebody got a secret admirer. I'll take 3. I need about 3 secret admirers because I need fresh flowers and stuff like that. It'd be the simple things. I don't need, too much going on. I just need a couple of secret admirers. I think I'll manifest me about 3. Just don't let them know where you live, bitch. They'll be showing up at your door. Talking about you on. Yeah, them flowers. Wait a minute. Hold on. I owe you some pussy for some flowers. Moving forward. It's getting explicit. It's time for me to go. So out of the options that are you're going to see where there is some type of options available to you here. And you're going to have an aha moment, you see. It's going to be a very valuable turn of events. Investments that you make are going to reap many benefits, not just for this lifetime, but for many to come. Some of you may be generating that type of wealth, so invest properly. I'm not a financial advisor, although I play one when I go to the bank, because them hoes need to have my money right. If I'm disputing it, that's what the fuck it is. Okay? Cards cranking. What is this? Options. Told your ass. Ooh. Watch out for Fanny. Fanny coming through. Watch out for Fanny. What do you want, magician? This is you bringing in that balance and harmony that you need. This is reconciliation with family, friends, and past lovers. A lot of things are coming. Look, you might have people who hands out and that ain't been out. Some of y'all coming into some real cage. But overall, you got somebody right here that want to kiss your ass. I'm really liking that energy. With that magician card, again, that's Gemini energy. The Lovers is also Gemini energy. Maybe there's some strong Gemini in your chart, or you can figure out what the placements are when it comes to astrology and when will be a more beneficial time for you to make certain investments, depending on where Gemini falls in your chart. And I don't know, that's what I feel right there. And I'm not an astrologer at all, by no means. Move forward. Pour it out. It's time to pour out your heart, pour into your work. I really feel that, okay, there will be victory. Victory is assured. I get that from this magician card, but I have to put it up here like this because his penis is burning. Now then, somebody might have a burning desire for you. Don't give them none. That, not to say that they got something. I don't feel like they got something. That ain't what they said. Don't make up no lies on people on her counsel. But I really do feel that everything that you need, not only is it at your fingertips for you to make things happen in this new life cycle, that these new endeavors, this new way of life, this new experience, these new experiences that are coming through, especially with this person. This may even be someone that you work with or will be doing a lot of work with, and it starts off as platonic, and then somebody wants that supersonic. I don't know. Sure. The tools that are necessary for you to continue to move forward are going to be yours. They're going to appear out of nowhere. But this magician card, you have been exalted. Whatever that means to you, it's time. It's time. Be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with nature. Be gentle with other folks. Make sure that if you out here picking plants and finding stuff outside, you tell her thank you. Gaia, thank you. Say thank you. And leave an offering. Y'all just out here doing anything. Found a feather. Yes, your ancestors left that feather for you, but your ancestors didn't tell you that, you need to say thank you. Move forward. It's not my business. So let me go into this connection real quick, and then I'm finna carry my ass out of here. I don't get too far up in love connections and stuff like that. That's not my business, baby. But if y'all, cancers be in love, y'all really be liking who y'all be liking. Move forward. And just what information do you have for my beautiful cancers regarding this relationship, possibly? Somebody's going to reveal that they really do like you. And just what information do you have? I always pulling 5 cards. 5 is my number, Pooh. I'm here for it. If you made it this far in the video, I'm finna go. So, first card, you already know this person. Second card, take the steps to get to know them better. Or, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Counselor. C to the A-N. Right. You want to be, this person may have children, or they may want to have children with you as well. But I feel like this may be someone that you knew from childhood. That's why you got to reintroduce yourself. I also feel like they want to take this to the next level. They may be trying to take you a little phase. Now, I don't know what kind of life they living. Because sometimes either people gaslighting you and trying to marry, and they're trying to cover up some shit, or trying to get up on your credit. Remember earlier, Count said the thing, do this and that unless they married. So I'm going to go ahead and propose to them. You need to be mindful. That's how I tie up in there. So you just got to stay on your P's and Q's. Don't knock nobody. Don't try to tell folks that you don't want to mess with them and this and that. Cut them right off because they ask you a crazy question or whatever, or try to do it like this right here. Well, if you're going to marry me, do it then first. Oh, well, but if they playing games, don't put your card in there. If they playing games, don't put your card in there. Don't do it. For 2 to play the game, you gotta have 2 quarters, 2 credits. Don't put your card in there, baby. And let me clarify this. I'm finna go. Might be somebody you got kids with, or somebody looking for a mother for their children, or something like that. I don't like how they did that right there. Sound like some Mow and Pow something. Some old school stuff. I'm looking for some father for my children. Well, okay. But don't just marry on anybody. Your kids probably don't like that. That don't always mean nothing, but half time it means something. Calm down. Because then we go into a whole nother conversation. That's why I'm be liking. That's why I'm be doing them love readings like that right there. It can get real messy. Now, who is this trying to... They really do like you, whoever it is. Probably, like I said, 8 of coins. Probably someone that you are working with, or someone who comes out of nowhere, something that you had put an end to. They sending you a message. They coming in fast with this 8 of wands, like I told your ass. They are coming in fast and furious. Maybe that's the era when you met them, when Furious first came out. Someone that you no longer have feelings for, you already ended it. You let it go. You start focusing on your work, focusing on your next move, making your next move your best move, and here they go. Trying to make something happen. You put them on the back burner. Let me see what happened when you put them on the back burner. I'm finna go for real. That's what them love readings, I couldn't do it all the time no more. We tried that back in 2017, 2018. It might be a Virgo. You trying to figure it out and reflect on how this should go. You go into that moon energy where you are doing your shadow work, and you put them on the back burner to do your shadow work, and you want to be guided if this is the right person. You are asking questions, surrender into prayer like earlier. You surrender into prayer and trying to figure out, is this the right person? You already knew the person was coming for you. Who gonna let a counselor go that easy? What is this? Ooh, I want to shoot some dice. I've been wanting to shoot dice for like a week. All right, move forward. So you got the 9 of Swords. You're conflicted, confused. There's too much going on. You feel like this person, it might be that person that was already playing mind games. You think they're still playing mind games. I'm not going to go deeper into it. Use your discernment, baby. Focus on your prize, because you are the prize, Cancer. You don't know if you want to go in there like that because it feels like you have to really, armor up, protect yourself on all different types of levels so that you won't fall into the same traps. Well, if you ain't strong here, protection does nothing. I'm finna go because I gotta do Leo, and they been looking for me like I owe their ass money, so I can't wait to talk to them. Honey, I cannot wait to talk to Leo. Oh, honey. And U.S. stocks, Bitcoin. Don't tell everybody your business, DD. The way my life is set up, I can't do no gambling, but I do want to shoot some dice. I want to shoot some dice. I think I'm going to go get me some dice. I'm going to go buy some dice. I want to shoot some dice. So let me go ahead and sage out this space because my get council's energy up out of here because y'all ass need to go on. Y'all need to go on. Okay, Didi, you a Leo? Leo. Okay, well, you need to be on the next one. You need to be on the next one. Hey, Courtney, you came up in here late. All right, I'm finna go. Your life path number 5. Ooh. You're welcome, Miss Gibbs. You're welcome. All right, I'm gonna get up on these Leos, baby. I just got off their dad. Because I'm really thinking I'm gonna leave Pisces since this daddy season. I'm thinking I'm gonna leave Pisces daddy alone. It might be time to hop up on Leo daddy. They've been acting up. They've been roaring at me. And y'all know I don't like for y'all to roar at me. Them, Council, I'm talking to y'all, but some Leos in the chat. Like that. Hold on. Told y'all some of my best girlfriends were Leos. And the men that I dated that were Leos, they put you in your place. It's something ferocious about it, but I be just so melted and in love with them, though. You got a Leo rising. I'm gonna get on these Leos, man. These Leos daddy about to get the business, man, because they children been running after me like I own something. Get it from your father. All right, let's go. Bye, y'all.